following paid program does not necessarily reflect the views of this station, its staff, or Clear Channel Media and Entertainment.
It's time to enter the world of real estate in Oahu with Hawaii's only true real estate radio show, the Team Lally Real Estate Show. Grab a pen and get ready to take notes. For the next full hour, Hawaii's premier real estate leader, ADRIENNE Lally, and ATTILIO Leonardi will bring you the latest in real estate news and real-world strategies on how they can guarantee to sell your home at a price and deadline you agree to, or they'll buy it. Now, here are your hosts, ADRIENNE and ATTILIO.
Welcome to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the Guaranteed Sold program, or we'll buy it. If you have any real estate questions, you can reach us at 799-9596. That's 799-9596, or on the web at teamlally.com, and that's Lally.
Well, hey, everybody, this is Attilio. You know, it's so much easier doing a radio show in the actual studio.
As compared to last week.
Yeah, last week, sitting in traffic. Hey, real quick, off the top of my head, I was walking through the James Campbell building, inviting our neighbors to our grand opening. We're going to talk about that before the end of the show. And I got waylaid in the hallway. A lady came up to me, started asking me a bunch of tax and legal questions. I said, those are great questions. Highly recommend you seek the appropriate licensed professional. And then I said, but Mom, what other questions do you have? So if you hear of anything on the show, sounds like legal advice, run it past an attorney, tax advice, hey, go run that past your neighborhood CPA, because today, only today, we're realtors and we're talking about real estate. And
your neighborhood CPA is probably going to be pretty busy this time of year because just a few more days till that deadline.
Oh, speaking of which, I got taxes. You know, that's what's great about being self-employed. We pay a lot of taxes.
I'm surprised you don't have a sound effect for that.
I know. It'd be me crying. That's okay.
All right. So this is our quote. Maybe it'll help you with your tax feeling here.
Sure.
Be happy. It's one way of being wise.
Mm-hmm.
That's from Sidoni Gabriel. I got that from the Daily Dose of Confidence from Dale Carnegie.
Now, one of the things we know, you know, there's no such thing as facts, only perception. And here's the perception that we feel is factual. Happiness is a choice.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things we choose to do is work with clients that are, you know, they don't have to be like super happy or have a positive mental attitude, but if they're negative and grumpy,
we don't work with them.
Yep.
They can go work with someone else.
They can go work with somebody else because a real estate transaction is stressful enough without being grumpy.
Mm-hmm.
So speaking about grumpy, we have a grand opening coming up, and it's going to be anything but grumpy. It's going to be May 2nd. So here's your memory hook for today to remember that date in case you're in the car and you'd want to be writing or putting it in your notes section on your iPhone and getting into an accident. May 5th is Cinco de Mayo, which is on a Monday.
Mm-hmm.
May 2nd is when our grand opening is, and it's going to be at the Campbell Building, James Campbell Building in Kapolei, across from the police station, Regional Park. Kapolei Library is in the back. You won't miss it. We're going to have a ton of signs up. Starts at 4, finishes at 8. What else are we going to have, Adrienne, at this grand opening?
We're going to have music and prizes.
No, you say the thing, and then I say door prizes.
Oh,
okay, go. What are we having?
Music.
And door prizes.
And a balloon artist.
And door prizes.
And food.
And door prizes.
And booze.
And door prizes.
What about a DD?
Yep, make sure you have a designated driver. But we'll
or an Uber.
Or Uber app on your phone. That's how you find a local ride. But anyway, save the date, May 2nd, 4 p.m. We'll have a blessing.
And prizes.
And more door prizes.
Should be fun.
Yep. The address, in case you're wondering, 1001 Kamokila Boulevard, Suite 106. We're right around the corner from the Aloha Federal Credit Union.
And they can also go onto teamlally.com.
Uh-huh.
And there's a RSVP link there, and all the details are on the homepage of our website.
Yes.
So go check it out.
All right. So, yeah, the reason why we're having a grand opening, we move offices. We're getting so busy with with clients, you know, that are happy with our services, and they ended up sending more clients our way because they want their friends and family and relatives to be happy with their real estate transactions. So we ended up getting our own office. We have, the team concept. I think it's important to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many things that need to be done in a real estate transaction that it's important to have a team, and not only a team for yourself, but a team that you can refer your clients to. So there's a real estate team that we work with. Who's that, Adrienne?
You mean a loan officer
I mean,
team?
sorry, a lender team. They're a team.
Yes, they are. And that is Gabe Ame.
Gabe, are you
with
there?
Hawaii VA Loans.
How's it going, Adrienne and Attilio?
Good,
Hi.
good. We're talking about the many benefits of working with the team, and we said, hey, here's our team leader for Hawaii VA Loans coming on.
Yeah, and I'm coming on for the VA tip of the week, right?
Yes.
So let's talk about appraisals, VA appraisals. So there's 5 things we've identified with VA appraisers that go out and inspect the property that they may point out as red flags that we may need to get remedied before we actually close the loan. So let's break those down. You ready?
Yep.
All right. So first thing, wood rot, dry rot, or termite damage. If there's evidence of any of that, the VA appraiser will take a picture and it'll need to get repaired prior to funding the loan. That's
Okay.
number one.
Now, whose job is that to get that repaired? Does it fall on the buyer or the seller, or can it be like a combination?
It's something that has to be worked out in the transaction. That's something that you guys have to negotiate. So, But number 2, we've got peeling or cracking paint. So peeling or cracking paint seems like a minor issue, but if the structure is built before 1978, the VA appraiser has to assume that it's lead-based paint,
Yes.
right? And so what's going to happen is they're going to recommend that you scrape off and scrub off all that paint, and then you're going to have to apply 2 layers or 2 coats of non-lead-based paint, non-leaded paint, right? And verify that's done before we can actually fund the loan. So that's a big one that often gets pointed out on appraisal. Number 3, water stains. If there's any water stains, there is possible evidence of ongoing issue, maybe an ongoing leak that what's going to have to happen is a licensed plumber or contractor is going to have to go and inspect the property and verify whether there is an ongoing leak. And if it is a leak, it needs to be repaired before proceeding with the loan.
Okay.
With now, Gabe, with these leaks in the water and with Hawaii being so humid, there's always going to be risk for maybe mold as well.
Yeah, there's possible mold, so you might have to test for possible mold. So that's why this is it's a big deal when it comes to seeing water stains, because we don't know what's going on in there. It could be a bigger issue than just the water stain.
Now, speaking of water stains, what about dirty laundry and pit bulls in the backyard?
Yeah, that's always a problem. But
Okay.
you know what? I don't think the VA appraiser is going to take a picture of that. So you don't have to worry. Next one, okay? Possible, if you have any settlement issues, foundation cracks, that could be a problem because, obviously concrete, it'll crack from time to time. If it's a small crack, it's not a big deal. But if there's a big crack, or there's a big gap in that crack, it's evidence of ongoing settlement, or if the drywall is cracking, you see cracking in the door frame, that's something that's going to need to be addressed. Again, licensed contractor or even a structural engineer would have to go and visit the property and determine whether, there's any structural damage and ongoing settlement. And if so, it could really kill the deal. That's a big one. And then last one that gets pointed out, any typical safety hazards. One time we saw a bathroom in which they did not have a ceiling fan or lamp, and they were running an extension cord across the vanity to, a stand-up light and a fan, and, that's a big safety hazard. You don't want to have extension cords running near water. So they recommended that they install a ceiling light and fan for some ventilation. So those are common, probably top 5 things that we see on VA appraisals that need to get fixed prior to us being able to fund the loan.
And these are all important things that protect our veterans from getting in over their head, maybe on a home that could be a lot of
fix-up and all of that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's the main thing with the VA department. They want to make sure that they stand by the minimum property requirements, making sure that veterans are not buying something that's going to be a big issue later on. So definitely helps the veteran.
Yeah, I noticed, and this laundry list that you went to, I want to point out to people that, if you have a choice as a veteran between getting a VA loan and another loan, I would highly lean towards that VA loan because the appraisal process is much different.
Yeah, there's only one situation where I would tell a veteran not to use a VA loan, and that situation is if they have 25% down payment and they have above a 740 credit score. And the reason why I say that is when putting 25% down above 740 credit scores, you'll get the lowest conventional rate because there's no loan-level price adjustments. Plus, you don't have to pay mortgage insurance, which is great, and you can save your VA entitlement for next time. But the problem is, a lot of people don't have that 25% down payment and, the 740 credit score. And in that case, VA loans are going to be the best route for them.
Yeah. So I like the fact that you guys offer that, it's education.
Yeah.
So if one of our listeners wanted to get pre-approved or learn more about their VA benefit, how would be the best way for them to contact you?
They can always visit our website at hawaiivaloans.com or call us at 808-792-4251. 792-4251.
All right. We highly recommend you check out that website if you're in a veteran state of mind. HawaiiVALoans.com. They got great videos, ebooks, classes coming up all the time.
So check them out.
All right. Thanks, Gabe.
Thanks, Gabe.
Sounds
Have
good.
a great
Thanks,
weekend. All right. We got to take a quick break, so don't go too far.
Because we'll be right back.
That's right.
There's nothing that I won't try. Butterflies in her eyes and her looks to kill. Time is passing, I'm asking, could this be real? Because I can't sleep, I can't.
It's your friend Sean Hannity, and I can tell you firsthand from moving across this great country that bad advice from your real estate agent can cost you time and a whole lot of money. You, however, have a great team of great Americans right there in your backyard that puts their money where their mouths are and takes the stress out of selling a home. I'm talking about ADRIENNE Lally and ATTILIO Leonardi of Team Lally at Keller Williams Realty. They have a system for attracting buyers that's so effective they can guarantee to sell your home at a price and a deadline that you agree to, or will have it bought for cash. Now, how can they do this? Simple. The average realtor sells less than 10 homes a year and attracts a handful of buyers a month. Now, ADRIENNE and ATTILIO spend thousands of dollars every month to attract hundreds of buyers and help sell your home for 18% more money than the traditional agent. Now, they are so confident that you'll be happy, they also offer you a one-day listing agreement. Now, if they don't live up to their guarantees, they let you out of the contract. No questions asked. ADRIENNE and ATTILIO outsell 99% of the agents in Hawaii by targeting both local and out-of-state buyers. Call the agents that I personally recommend. That's ADRIENNE Lally and ATTILIO Leonardi of Team Lally at Keller Williams Realty at 799-9596. That's 799-9596. Or online at guaranteedsale.com.
Are you a veteran interested in purchasing a home? If so, you qualify for the great benefits allowed by the VA Home Loans Program. Benefits like no down payment required, reduced closing costs, and flexible qualifying guidelines.
Hawaii VA Loans is Hawaii's VA loan specialist who can educate you on all these benefits and help you get on track with being pre-approved for a VA loan.
For more information on how you can tap into this great resource, go to hawaiivaloans.com to download their free 24-page ebook. As a special bonus, after downloading the informative guide, you'll be instructed on how you can earn $1,000 closing cost credit on your next home purchase.
So what are you waiting for? Get your free VA loan ebook and earn $1,000 closing credit by going to hawaiivaloans.com or give them a call at 792-4251. That's 792-4251. We recommend Fidelity National Title Insurance Company for your next real estate transaction.
Through its nationwide network of direct operations and agents, Fidelity National Title provides title insurance, underwriting, escrow, and closing services to consumers.
Check them out at fidelitynationaltitle.com or fntic.com.
Hi, I'm Adrienne.
And I'm Attilio.
There are a lot of choices out there.
It's important to make the right choice when it comes to a realtor.
This client felt they made the right choice.
We'd like to share their thoughts with you.
I would say that Team Lally is more professional. Also, they are more thorough. They provide more than just their services are excellent. They'll provide you with other services. They keep you updated, let you know what's going on. I was never I was never lost as far as knowing what went on, but every step of the way they kept in touch and let me know what's going on. I would have no problem referring them.
When you're trying to find the best of the best, don't settle for an agent that's just like the rest. Pick a team that knows just what to do. From buying or selling, we work hard for you. Team Lally, the best real estate in the islands. 227-2703.
If you're looking for an outstanding insurance agent that will personally help you during the moment of truth, we recommend Bradley Maruyama with Allstate Insurance.
So, Attilio, what do you mean by the moment of truth?
Well, the best insurance is the insurance you never have to use, but we know that's not how life works. So when life happens, you can count on Bradley and his team to exceed your expectations for your insurance needs.
Keep in mind that when buying a home, the cost of home insurance should be taken into consideration. I trust Bradley with my own personal home, so you should give him a call. Call Bradley with Allstate Insurance at 591-8016. Welcome back, and thanks for listening to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the Guaranteed Sold program, or we'll buy it. I'm Adrienne.
And I'm Attilio.
And we're talking about real estate. But today...
Speaking of real estate,
yes.
We're going to bring our guest on the show?
Yes, she has absolutely nothing to do with real estate.
Oh, yeah?
That's right.
Okay. Is she there? Lisa.
Hi.
Hi, Lisa.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you, Lisa, for calling in. If you could just give a quick introduction as to who you are and what you do.
Okay, great. Thank you. Well, I'm Lisa Stevens, and I'm the owner of Peaceful Paws Animal Massage.
Mm-hmm.
I was certified through the Northwest School of Animal Massage and did my practical over in Kauai at the Humane Society.
Oh, wow. And then now you've not always done the animal massage. You had started on people. I think that's how we had initially met.
Now I have the four-legged kids.
Yep. So I want to emphasize animal massage, because right now people are listening and going, "Did she say animal massage?"
I know.
And no, it's for real.
It is. I tell you, we need massage, you know, so why wouldn't our four-legged kids? It's a form of alternative therapy. The benefits are relaxation. They get increased oxygenation, relief from pain. It's great for improved joint flexibility, and it helps build a healthy immune system.
Okay.
So Lisa, what is the difference between petting your animal or your pet and massaging them?
Yeah, I get that one a lot. Well, you know, the petting is wonderful. It helps their coat. You know, it's a bonding with the owner. But, you know, it just takes it a step further, you know, learning a little more about the anatomy and physiology of your animal, knowing maybe if you do go in deeper, which helps so much with the ligaments as they get older, sore muscles, arthritis, just going in the right direction, and it just gets in there more, and, yeah, it's wonderful. It's even more of a bond.
Now, I know that when I get a massage, if they hit that real sore spot, I'll bite my masseuse. Does that happen with pets?
Well, you know, it hasn't happened, and we actually had some kind of thrown in the deep end when you're in classes, because during at the Humane Society, of course, a lot of those animals are really traumatized, scared, you know. So we did get thrown in the deep end there, and they were wonderful. It took them a little while, but once you touch that right spot, they're just like Jell-O in your hands.
So now, but when you're massaging human beings, does their legs start, you know, doing that? Hey, you got the right spot.
Yeah, dogs, and I'm sure a lot of you have done that with your animals, where you do, you know, you rub them, and then they just all of a sudden they pause.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's really wonderful. I love what I do.
You know, it's important because, and we're, you know, the joking aside, I mean, people really, being in the real estate business, we see this, you know, obviously we have to, it's a part of the disclosure, you got to say if the home has a pet in it or not. And so people, the pet is like a family member.
Yes.
And so
absolutely.
I'm sure there's somebody listening to the show, wow, you know, I want to I want to take Trixie to that. And have
Yeah,
fun for
you
her.
know, and we don't ever take the place of a veterinarian. In fact, we work with them. But if you use massage in combination with medical care, it can just enhance the recovery process so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Lisa, do you have a recent success story that you can share with us?
I have a few. I will tell you about my own. I volunteer at the Humane Society here in Oahu. And I was doing fostering for the injured animals. And the last one that I have, they named him Johnny Depp. I don't know. He's my little Johnny. But he had been hit by a car. He had a shattered pelvis. And I was really nervous, to be honest, bringing him home, him not knowing me. He couldn't walk. And it was sad. I carried him in and I also do Reiki on them, too. So there's that energy going on with me and the animal. And I also use aromatherapy oils on them. Yeah, which is a whole other topic. But I use them very subtly on him and slowly did very light massage and worked my way up. And I tell you what, I couldn't even believe how quickly he was running around and jumping. And I brought him back to the clinic in a few weeks when they had told me, check back in. And they were like, is that the same dog? And it was just warmed my heart to see, this stuff does really work. And no surgery, anything like that.
So typically, without this kind of treatment, how long would he have been out of commission?
Well, they were saying about 4 to 6 weeks. So I'm telling you, within a few days, he was already walking, and within about a week and a half, he was running, and it was just really amazing. Of course, giving him all that love and everything too, but definitely knowing the right areas to work on him, especially with an injured animal, that didn't even know me. And now he's my pet. I fell in love. He's going to be a therapy dog. And now he's going to be teaching, he's going to be my model for my classes that I teach.
Yeah, so let's talk about these classes. Who are the students?
Yeah. Well, this will be my first class to teach. What I'm doing is whoever would like to, I can give my name and information when you'd like, Lisa Stevens, and you can contact me at 808-298-3439. I'm going to be teaching a class in just maintenance massage and also aromatherapy for your pets. And it's just going to be $50 a ticket. They can contact me. It's going to be on May 3rd out here in Kaneohe at Windward Wellness Center.
Okay.
And it'll be great, and you'll also get to learn a lot. I could go on and on about the aromatherapy oils that also help a lot, and knowing what ones are good for your pet. The pure ones and the accurate ones.
So that
and they'll leave with the doggy bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doggy bags are good.
No food. Well, maybe a doggy biscuit, but
those are tasty. No. So 298-3439, 298-3439. Yeah, we learned that in the radio business. Some people are like, oh, my pen ran out of ink. What was that number again?
I know. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Do you guys have your own pets, I'm sure?
I have a dog.
Yeah, she has a dog. I used to have dogs in the mainland, and then, let's see, we had a bird. We had a parakeet. His name was Bruiser, but we were cleaning his cage, and he flew the coop.
Was that it?
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I can work on all animals. I do lean more toward dogs. I also work on cats. I've helped out with the cat shows. I massage the cats in between their the cat shows when they get awards and stuff. They're a little stressed out being around the other animals.
Yeah.
So.
What about at the dog and cat marathon? Are you there at the finish line?
Well, I try and be, as much as I can, root them on. But yeah, it's just been a great thing. And I know, Lally, you have a dog. I think I had met your dog
Mochi.
a while back. So yeah, it's great. And I also do a 2 for special. Like she had mentioned, I work on people as well.
Okay.
So I'm offering a 2 for special where 30 minutes for your pet and 60 minutes for you.
That's nice.
And I'm mobile, so I come to you. You don't have to worry about bringing your especially cats don't like cars. But, yeah, I can come to your home and take care of you, both.
2 for 1.
I think Lisa should come out to our grand opening. That's the day before her class.
Absolutely. May 2nd?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Come visit with us and check out our grand opening, which will be Friday. Is it Friday? Yeah,
Friday,
May 2nd.
May 2nd.
Okay, I'm writing it down.
Yeah, May 2nd, 4 o'clock. We mentioned it earlier in the show. We're right across from the Kapolei Regional Park, around the corner from the Aloha Federal Credit Union, and come enjoy.
Sounds wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so Lisa, tell us again, real brief before we let you go, your Tell us your name, what you do, and give us that number again. Do you have a website?
Not at this time, I don't,
Working
but
on it.
I plan to in the future.
Okay.
So it's Lisa Stevens, and I'm a small animal massage practitioner and
Okay.
also licensed massage therapist and aromatherapist for people. And my phone number is 298-3439.
Now, I'm going to, would it be a safe bet to say that you're the only one on Oahu, or are there?
No, there are some others, and it's really growing in other states. And when I was told,
wow.
maybe not Hawaii,
Yeah.
I was like, are you kidding? And everyone's been so supportive because we
Good.
love our animals here.
Yes.
You know, absolutely.
Yeah, a lot of pet lovers here on Oahu.
Yes.
And then the class is on May 3rd. That's the day after our grand opening.
Saturday.
You have to come check it out.
Yeah, you said the Wellness Center in Kaneohe?
Yes, and I can give them more information. So it's only going to be $50 for an hour, and my dog will be there. We'll get to learn hands-on and aromatherapy, and you'll get a doggy bag.
All right, so if you give Lisa a call, tell her you heard about her on the Team Lally Real Estate Show. Thank you so much, Lisa, for being on the show.
You both. Okay, have a great day.
You too.
Right. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Mahalo.
All right, so we got some, we want to share a success story.
Yeah, we can talk about a recent, we can talk about, this last week, we've had a very busy week.
Uh-huh.
What is that?
And why was our week so busy?
We had five. Lovely. All right, I think we're just going to go to break now.
Yes,
And
take us to a break,
and
Steven.
when we come back, we'll talk about those success stories.
There are so many places to get news like this.
Justin Bieber charged with assault in Canada.
Wow, winning. But there's only one place that makes sense of it all and how it affects you.
Give America a raise. Apparently going to be a significant story.
Whether it's news like this.
Philip Seymour Hoffman, who was just remarkable talent.
Or news like this.
Serious chemical weapons is not a game. It's real. It's important.
This is News Radio 830, KHVH.
When you're trying to find the best of the best, don't settle for an agent that's just like the rest. Pick a team that knows just what to do. From buying or selling, we work hard for you. Team Lally, the best real estate in the islands. 227-2703.
Hey, Adrienne, I was thinking about buying an investment property and renting it out myself. What do you think?
I think that's a great idea.
Really?
No.
What? Why not?
Did you know that Hawaii law favors the tenant?
Really?
Yes, and if you end up in court and the tenant wins, you may be liable for triple damages.
Oh, no, I feel like Mr. Bill.
What I recommend you do is give Team Lally Property Management a call.
Why is that?
We have a guaranteed rent program.
Oh, really? What does that mean?
If we don't lease your home in 60 days, we'll pay the rent.
No way. If you don't lease my home in 60 days, you'll pay my rent?
Yes, if we don't lease your home in 60 days, we will pay the rent.
So, for more details, should I go to rentguaranteed.com?
Yes, that's rentguaranteed.com.
Or you can also call 445-9223. That's 445-9223. That's 445-9223. I hate those commercials that keep repeating the number. What's that number?
445-9223.
Oh, yeah, 445-9223.
In every real estate transaction, there is a virtual silent partner, the escrow company. They're there to make certain that the transaction keeps on track and that all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed.
We like working with Hawaii Escrow and Title. They close our transactions on time with professionalism and aloha. We're happy to recommend Hawaii Escrow and Title for any escrow and title services, providing Hawaii's community with exceptional escrow and title services since 1972.
Check them out on the web at hetinc.com. That's hetinc.com. Hi, I'm Adrienne.
And I'm Attilio.
Buying or selling a home can be stressful.
We know that having a plan of action eliminates the stress.
And that's what we do. Get rid of the stress.
Here's one of our clients.
I think really the key to their success is the way they're able to communicate with their customers. I didn't have that the last time I used a realtor.
Hey, listen, are you confused, maybe even frightened when thinking about real estate? Well, here's a unique proposition. It's from Adrienne Lally and Attilio Leonardi of Team Lally, Keller Williams. You know, Adrienne and Attilio, they offer a no-obligation guarantee. If they have not done their job, you're free to get out of your contract. You're not going to want to, though, because they'll sit down with you, establish a price and deadline to sell your home, and if the deadline passes and the home isn't sold, they're going to buy your home. Just listen to this. This is Ocean Point in Eva Beach. Adrienne listed the home, and 4 days later, before it was even shown physically to anyone, she had a full price offer. Now, how has this happened? Because the team provided a video tour through the home, not just some slideshow, but an actual video tour. And the video tour told the buyers all they needed to know. Sellers love these guys. So working with Adrienne and Attilio doesn't obligate you to anything. If they're not doing their job, they're going to let you out of your contract, and they'll do it free and clear. So why not call the only agent willing to earn your business every single day? Team Lally, 855-KHVH-830. That's 855-KHVH-830 or online at guaranteedsale.com. That's guaranteedsale.com, and start your packing now.
Party people!
Welcome back. This is Adrienne.
And this is Attilio.
And you're listening to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the Guaranteed Sold program, or We'll Buy It. If you have any real estate questions, you can reach us at 799-9596. That's 799-9596. Or on the web at teamlally.com, and that's Lally.
Now, we were reading the book called The Gift, and it was talking about putting the Buddha back in business.
Mm-hmm.
And basically what that means is you do something with no direct or expected return. So if you're wondering, why did we have a pet masseuse on the show? That's part of that. You know, there's really nothing expected from Lisa. You know, we wanted to support somebody's business. You know, there's pet lovers out there. Maybe this is helpful information for them.
Mm-hmm.
Then they have that information.
That's right.
All right. So we're talking about a success story?
Yeah. I mean, we've had a very, very busy week. This last week.
Yeah, I think we've brought five brand new listings.
And then later in the show, we're going to talk about our 5 first open houses. So just stay tuned for that. But
now, if you're listening on the Big Island, we just took a listing in Kohala,
mm-hmm.
Right outside of Kona, and it's a beautiful home. It should be coming up on our website, teamlally.com, shortly over the weekend. We've got a ton of pictures and a great video tour of this property. A lot of decorative touches. What else? How else would you describe this? It's got a huge, tall garage.
It reminds me of a home that you'd see like on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Just like a mainland style home, very detailed, beautiful home.
Yeah. What was the square footage was
2,400 square feet, all on one level.
Yeah, single level, huge lot. The lot's like 15,000 square feet, and nice neighborhood. You know, underground electric and everything, all the modern conveniences. Nice community, Waikoloa.
Kids can walk to school.
Yeah,
right
the K through 8, Waikoloa Elementary Intermediate, K through 8 is right down the street. They got a golf course. They have a clubhouse, a pool. Really beautiful community there on the Big Island. So we highly recommend you take a look at that listing that literally just went live last night.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's just one of the many that we took this last week.
Yes.
So with us continuing to grow our business and being busier and busier, we are looking for team members.
Yeah, we're looking for team members, buyer agents, if you want to get specific, even though we're always recruiting talent all the time. What do they do? Send an email to?
They can send an email to info@teamlally.com, and we do the training.
Hey, you know, folks,
no
I'll give you a hint here. When you're interviewing, not only for Team Lally, but any company, check them out on the internet. It's not top secret information. You don't have to hire a private detective, but it blows my mind that we get people interviewing to be on our team, and I say, what do you know about Team Lally? And they go, not much. I'm like, hello, we spend like $16,000 a month on marketing. It's not that difficult to check us out. There's even personal bios. On there. So realtors are probably the most open type of business people that you can find. It's not like we're working for the CIA or the State Department where everything's super confidential. Check out the people you're interviewing for. There's your interview tip for today. Whether you're a veteran or civilian looking for employment, check out the employer. Know as much or more about that that position you're going for and that company than the person interviewing you. There's your number one tip.
And then here's another tip also. If
Yeah.
you are if you're looking for a realtor, research them. Google their name. Look at their reviews on Yelp, on Zillow, Trulia.
And basically, here's the 3 top questions. First, number one question you should be asking them, surprised most consumers don't. How many homes have you sold?
You personally.
You personally, not your brokerage or not your national company, but you personally, how many homes have you sold? Because we know for a fact 50% of the realtors are going to sell 50% of the licensees, 0 in a year. 40% of the other 50% are going to sell between 5 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
So 90% of the realtors out there are going to be doing between 5 and 7 transactions. You want somebody that's got experience. Not that you should just go with us. Well, maybe you should because it's our radio show and that's what we're talking about. No. Consistently, we've closed over 100 transactions.
Yep.
So anyway.
Back to our success story.
Yeah, which one? Because we had plenty.
All right, so here's another one that we had a listing that just went live, and we helped this client. We've been working with her for the last month, helping her to prep her home and make sure that once we come on the market, it's done correctly and in the best light. So within 24 hours, we had an offer. No showings.
We haven't even shown it yet. The open house is this Sunday, and you'll hear about it later on in the show.
Mm-hmm.
But it's in the Eva Beach area. Nice home. And basically, the homeowner went through all the efforts of what we do is we do a property evaluation. We come visit, give you a very detailed list of what we recommend you get.
I think she had like 70 items on her list. So she worked really hard to get that home ready.
So basically, it's a thorough evaluation of your property. We don't go there, sit there, and talk story with you for half an hour and look at the home for 20 minutes. We're literally there walking around the entire home, every single room, outside and inside, and giving you a detailed evaluation. By the way, if you want one of those, they're absolutely free.
Mm-hmm.
We'll come by at any time to do a property evaluation and tell you what our thoughts are. And we highly recommend you do that before hiring the contractor to do a total remodel, because maybe a total remodel is not...
It's not going to get you the best ROI.
Yeah.
So we could save you some money.
Yeah, very rarely do we recommend things that involve remodeling, or a lot of it is just basic, your basic declutter, clean, and depersonalize.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of times, that's 3 generic statements, right? You're like, well, what exactly do I do? We tell you.
We give you a list, and then if it's too much, we have people
that can help you.
That's right.
All right. So if they want to, and one of our things that we tell clients, don't list your home with us.
That's right. Don't list it.
What kind of radio show is this? It's a real estate show for Team Lally, and we're telling people don't list their home with us. What do I mean by that, Adrienne?
They should interview us.
Don't list your home with us. Interview us. Give us an opportunity to apply for the job of getting your home sold or helping you buy a home. The number they should call?
They can call 799-9596.
All right. And we have one of the guarantees that we put out there to people is if for some reason we're not doing what we told you we were doing, or for some reason you're not satisfied with our service, or if you just win the lottery and are paying off your mortgage, fire us.
That's our easy exit listing agreement.
Yeah. We're not going to, we'll have you sign it for a couple months because we want to have some time to market your property and get it sold. But if anytime something happens, life happens, you just let us know. Boom, you're out.
And then we have a couple more guarantees that we offer our clients.
Oh yeah, what are they?
Well, we have one that's a new one that we've added, the love it or leave it guarantee.
Oh yeah, what's that one about?
So as a buyer, sometimes you get a little nervous. So if you don't love your home and within 2 years you need to sell it,
yes,
we'll sell it for free.
We'll sell it for free. That's right. You heard it. Love it or leave it. So you're like, hey, 2 years in the neighborhood and it's not working out for you. You want more details on that? Give us a call at
799-9596.
And we'll have you come into the office and interview us. We'll go through all those details.
Mm-hmm.
But again, 2 years in the home, you don't like it, we'll sell it for you for free. How's that for a guarantee?
All right. So we do need to take a quick break. But when we come back, we have 5 first open houses to talk about. They're happening tomorrow.
Come back.
Girl, I'm gonna show you how to do it, and we start real slow. You just put your lips together and you come real close. Can you blow my
it's Colin Coward. You've heard me say losers make excuses and champions find a way to win every time. If you need to sell your home right here in Honolulu, you've got real estate agents who operate in a whole different league. My friends, ADRIENNE Lally and ATTILIO Leonardi of Team Lally Keller Williams. Those guys make the selling process look easy because they sell 27 times more homes than the average agent and spend thousands of marketing dollars, attracting hundreds of buyers. Because of that, ADRIENNE and ATTILIO guarantee that if they can't sell your home at a price and deadline you agreed to, they'll buy your home. They'll buy yours, no risk. And if at any point you're not happy, they'll let you fire them, and you're free to go. But that's not going to happen. There's only one phone call I would make. It would be to ADRIENNE Lally and ATTILIO Leonardi. Write the number down, 799-9596. 799-9596. Or online at guaranteedsale.com. That's guaranteedsale.com.
Hawaii is one of the most beautiful places to live with our gorgeous weather and perfect tropical climate. It's the ultimate paradise.
However, pests love living here just as much as we do. Pests like cockroaches, termites, ants, and even rodents thrive within our very own homes.
Ew! Keeping them out is important for the safety of your family as well as the structural integrity of your home.
Let Kama'aina Termite and Pest Control keep your home clear of these unwanted pests.
They offer smart, reasonable, and effective programs for your property. With more than 30 years of experience, let the Kama'aina team protect your investment.
Call them today for a free estimate at 591-9997. Again, that's 591-9997. One of the things we recommend to get the most value in regards to getting your home ready for sale is a professional cleaning, and the cleaning company we recommend is Spots Cleaning and Maintenance.
Give Flo a call at 383-5843. They are licensed and insured and can do residential and commercial cleaning.
Look, folks, I'm a certified clean freak. Just ask my beautiful wife, Regina. This is the only company I trust to clean my own properties.
Welcome back. This is Adrienne.
And this is Attilio.
And you're listening to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the Guaranteed Sold program, or we'll buy it. If you have any real estate questions, you can reach us at 799-9596. That's 799-9596. Or on the web at teamlally.com.
Well, hey, everybody, we got 5, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grand openings. What these mean is, what does that mean, Adrienne?
That means no showings until first open.
No one's seen the house, so this will be your opportunity to see these homes for the first time. On the line, we have one of our awesome full-time buyer agents, Kaylin.
Are you there, Kaylin?
Kaylin.
There she is.
Kaylin.
Kaylin.
Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you now. Thanks, Kaylin, for
Hi.
calling in.
You're very welcome. Let me turn off my headphones.
Okay.
Okay, how's that? Does that sound better?
Sounds good. So tell us about your open house.
Okay, I'm going to be sitting at the only Prescott unit in Eva Gentry on the market. I'm at 91-1451 Ho'ano Street. I have a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 3 parking, single-family home listed at $660. We're just shy of 2,000 interior square feet and over 5,000 total lot size, and we have PV systems, not lease but purchase.
Oh, wow.
So zero electric bill, or what is it, like $18, super low electric bill. And this one is a corner lot. And this was actually the success story that we were talking about.
Yeah, but the other thing is that it's located right around the corner from one of the few doggy parks.
Oh, that's right.
In Eva Beach. You can actually walk your dog to a doggy park.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, absolutely, and it's nice if you want a separate sitting and living area. You have one bath, one full bed, and one full bath, and a separate area if you have a multi-family kind of situation or in-law suite. So it's a nice layout.
Yeah, and I think off of they have the dining kitchen area, but behind that they kind of enclosed that back area and expanded it out. So that's the area you're talking about there, and then they have the front living area.
And vaulted ceilings.
Vaulted ceilings, and then you've got the nice. You can access the yard into the backyard actually through 2 different spots, which is nice in case kids are playing around and we're having good family get-togethers.
Yes, absolutely. Central AC with 30 PV panels is a bonus. So we're the only Prescott desired unit on the market.
So go visit Kaylin tomorrow from 2 to 5. Go look for the Team Lally open house signs.
And, yeah, I think they're right off of Fort Weaver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2 different ways you can get in there. But go check it out. I'm sure it's going to be busy.
Yes, absolutely. 911451 Ho'ano Street, the only Prescott 4-bedroom unit on the market. Come see me tomorrow, 2 to 5.
Thanks, Kaylin.
All right, thank you, Kaylin.
Have a great
All right, and now we have Lydia, who actually is doing two open houses tomorrow, and they're both first opens.
All right, Lydia, full-time bar agent. Tell us about your open houses.
Hi, I'm doing one at Aleppo Street, 91. You know what? I'm sorry, I'm in the car and I'm having a little trouble with my my phone right now.
But we can hear you fine.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
good. So, I'll be doing one in Puleva and one on Aleppo Street tomorrow between 12 and 2 at Aleppo, and I'll be at in Puleva at between 3 and 5.
No.
So some great properties in the fours, mid-fours,
Uh-huh.
3-bedroom, 2.5 baths.
Mm-hmm.
So great units.
Now,
All
Aleppo,
this market.
yeah, so Aleppo, just so people know, is in the villages of Kapolei, right? Kumuiki?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And that one's priced at $475,000.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great price because you know what? The last one of the exact same model sold at $519. So that's
Yeah,
an
and guess who
instant
sold that
equity.
last one? Us.
That's right. So come check it out. Lydia's going to be there from 12 to 2 over at Aleppo Street.
Yeah.
And then the other one is over at Puleva.
Yep. 422 Kunehi Street. It's number 801. I'll be there from 3 to 5.
3 to 5. Now, if anybody's familiar with, those are the new townhomes and single-family homes in the area across the street from Fort Barrett across from Kapolei High School and kind of in the back behind the Social Security and back in that area.
It's in the D.R. Horton homes.
D.R. Horton.
Is the builder. And they're actually, you know what? They just started construction on the brand new elementary school, I think just last week.
So if in probably, I would say within a year or two, if you're cakey or going to elementary school, they'll literally be able to walk out the front door across the street to go to school.
Yeah, this is a great unit. It's a corner end unit. It's the largest of all of the townhomes that are available, and it shows like a model. It's a beautiful home.
The master bedroom on the second floor has a deck, and from there you can actually see the hills of Makakilo. It has a very nice view.
So go see Lydia tomorrow for both her awesome open houses in Kapolei.
All right. Anything else, Lydia?
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
Stay over there.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lydia.
All right. So we got Abby.
Hi.
Hi, Abby.
Hello, Abby. So where will you be tomorrow for your first open?
Okay, tomorrow, the first open house, I'm going to be at 91-1022 Kailoli Street.
Mm-hmm.
That's in Ocean Point, Ever Beach. This gorgeous house is actually really big. It has a square footage of over 2,800 interior.
Mm-hmm.
It's 4 bedrooms, has 2.5 bathrooms. Listed for $775. Really, it has a lot of amenities. It has a big kitchen with there's a large island in there.
Uh-huh.
Nice laminate flooring. The ceilings are nice, high vaulted ceilings as well. And really gorgeous house. You guys got to come down and see it.
I like when you walk in the main entrance, it's got the grand stairway. And Adrienne, this home is directly across from what?
A park. Actually,
park.
it's on the park.
It's on the park.
It's on the park.
Across the sidewalk you walk out your front door across the sidewalk. Boom! There's a huge green space.
So
with the park.
This is a 500 series
Mhm.
in Ocean Point.
Yeah.
And you know what? Those don't come up often.
Yeah. So you got the garage, detached garage between, right? And then a nice covered patio between the garage and the home. So parking in the back with guest parking, street parking, and a huge green space or park in the front. So kids can play out all day long in the front yard. You don't have to worry about the neighbors speeding on their late to work or something like that.
You don't have to worry about mowing the lawn.
No.
That's part of the association.
Yes.
They take care of it. That's super nice.
All right. All right. Anything else about this home?
And, just call me anytime if you want to make an offer, 234-9107.
All right.
All right. So go see Abby tomorrow.
In
She'll
Ocean
be
Point?
at Ocean Point.
Look for the Team Lally open house signs.
Thank you.
Thanks, Abby.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
All right. So we do have one more open house, and that's Nikki Roberts is going to be sitting over on that one. That one's also in Ocean Point.
Oh, yes.
But this one's a townhouse, a single-level townhome.
Oh, that's right.
It's a corner end unit. directly across from that little shopping center that has the Chinese restaurant and the liquor store.
Yeah, it's right off of Fort Weaver. It's the little shopping center. It's got Kentucky Fried Chicken right there in the corner, Subway.
So directly across from there.
Yeah.
3 bedrooms, 2 bath, high vaulted ceilings. The backyard is like super
immaculate.
Green. It's just original owners.
Original owners, and they have again, they're great owners that said, hey, we need you to. Here's all our recommendations. They turned our recommendations into a spreadsheet.
I've never seen anything like it. They're so organized.
Yeah.
But this one's listed for $355,000. It's priced really well, move-in ready, and Nikki will be there tomorrow from 2 to 5.
2 to 5.
So go.
This is an equity sale, no offers yet.
Yep.
And this is going to be the very first grand opening. And this is what, one of the tips that we gave to people last week on the rentals, if you see something you like, fill out an application. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're a buyer, this market is very tight. If you see something that you're interested in, don't wait, don't think about it. By the time if you look at it on a Sunday, call your agent on a Monday, most likely it's probably going to be under contract.
That's right.
So put your offer in. I'd put it in. I'd just bring your offer to the open house. How about that?
Bring it in subject to inspection.
There you go.
You could bring your offer in before you even see it.
There you go.
We have clients that do that all the time.
So if you want to learn about those techniques and other things that we, not only besides the fact that we have a lot of inventory and up-and-coming listings that allows our clients to get a jump ahead of the competition on this tight seller market, that's the benefit of working with one of our 5 full-time buyer agents, which can be reached at.
They can be called at 234-4421.
That's 234-4421. What's that number again?
I thought you were going to sing it.
No.
Not this time?
234-4421.
Yes, so give them a call. They'll help you get a head start on your real estate shopping. So speaking of real estate, we do have a free book.
It's called the Honolulu Real Estate Guide.
Yes, and we've just updated it for 2014 and 2015.
Yeah, well, the first edition, was it 2010?
Yep.
So here we are.
5 years ago.
Yeah, 4th or 5th edition, constantly updated. It's about 200 pages. You've got everything in there from tips on the communities, things to do in Hawaii, PCSing to Hawaii.
There's a whole chapter on if you want to purchase a short sale or a distressed property. Or
tips for sellers, tips for buyers.
Yes, so give us a call or shoot us an email at info@teamlally.com if you'd like to get a free copy.
Now, you can go on the Amazon, pay $20 plus shipping, or you can just check out our website. Actually, there's a link right on our website, teamlally.com. Click on it, fill in the information. We'll send it to you for free, and we won't even charge you for the shipping.
And we've also recently put together a book for Maui as well. So if you have any friends or family that's interested in other neighbor islands, we can help them with that too.
Maybe you were on one of those episodes for Extreme Cheapskates and you're looking for a gift for baby's first birthday. Hey, go to our website, click on the link, we'll send it to you for free. When the child's old enough to read, they'll say, hey, wow, thank you for thinking of me so far in advance.
That's right. So check it out.
Yeah. Now, we're ending the show, but we'll tell them what we'll talk about next time. I printed this whole topic, and we are getting into it, but how to be an expert
on Yelp
as a business person. So I would tune into our show next weekend, or sometime in the future. We may not be able to get it to time to get to that topic, but that's going to be one of the things. If anything, what's a quick tip for them to be an expert on Yelp? And take a look at Yelp, because more and more people are going to Yelp to making their buying decisions.
So the tip is just open an account.
Open an account. Be a Yelper yourself. You want to get Yelped? Be a Yelper.
All right, so thanks for listening, and thank you to our sponsors.
Denise Kaehu with Hawaii Escrow and Title.
Gabe Ame and Jim Owens of Hawaii VA Loans and Home Loan Financial.
Mike Metz with Kamaina Termite and Pest Control.
Bradley Mariyama with Allstate Insurance.
Flo and Frank with Spots Cleaning and Maintenance.
Matt Fortier of Fidelity National Title.
Todd Bedford with Lifeline Security.
Jody Tonga and Derek Tonga with Pacific Rim Mortgage.
If you want to get a hold of any of our sponsors, just go to teamlally.com and check out our business partner page under our link section.
We also want to give a big thank you to Steven, our producer here in the studio.
Chee-hoo.
And make sure to tune in next week. We're going to have an awesome guest talking about something that will change your life forever.
This is the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the guaranteed
sold program. If you can't sell your home at the agreed upon price and or time frame, we'll have it bought for cash.
Thanks and aloha!